Daniel puts on this song today, I Got a Letter This Morning, and sets things. It's October 12th today. He frees his cat, Skidmark, takes his weapon out for the undead. Skidmark knows his work. He peeks inside the store. He opens the door, and a machine gun fires. He kills the undead, checks its pockets, and brings supplies from the store, keeps them in the vehicle, marks this place on the map as checked, and the album is over. He sets the supplies and removes October 12th from the calendar and burns it. He opens a can to put it on the fire, takes it in a utensil, and plays the Sunnyland album. Skidmark eats his food with him. He has a huge store with almost everything needed for this era. It's night. Charlie is here, Victor and others in the MRAP. She is here for the plane. She gets to it and tells them its location. Victor asks her to hide somewhere until Daniel leaves this place. He's coming out, so she hides in the back of his SUV. He gets inside that same SUV, keeps his things in the back. She reports to them about it and says she can handle it. Daniel leaves. Dylan checks the Little Prince book. Lucy brings him coffee. Morgan tries to call John and June, but they are out of range while looking for Sherry. They want to look for Al in the forest, and Dylan interrupts, saying she's not there. He says he had those people when they camped there. Morgan knows its location from him. Alicia and Morgan are going to this place while Lucy will stay here. Lucy asks them to leave behind the tow truck in case Strand needs her help with the plane. Morgan and Alicia leave. Strand is here standing at the plane. He always flew a G4 plane. He says it'll definitely fly. He gets inside, sits in the pilot's seat, and here he goes. Essential instruments are not here, which he calls muscles. He pulls out his gun and asks Daniel on the radio. Daniel is not even around the warehouse, but when he returns, if Vic is here, he'll shoot him in the skull. Sarah talks to him and says she knows that Victor is like this, but why don't you give us the GD plane, and we'll be on our way. He knows her name and advises her to stay away from Vic. Daniel knows about Charlie and asks her to come out. He says he'll only protect her from Victor. Sarah says instead of sitting here with a sad face, he should look for instrument gauges. They might be somewhere here in this warehouse. Until Daniel gets here, they can find them. They must be somewhere here. Charlie asks him where he is taking her. She forbids him to blame Vic. She did it for a reason. Daniel is also removing those traps. He turns on the same album again. He asks her name. The cable is cut. Dylan asks about the Little Prince book, so Lucy tells him the story this book contains. The prince concluded that one should always be in the present and not be afraid for the future. Dylan gets inside and says his code, Ollie Ollie Oxen Free, to talk to Max. Near the old gas station on the old road, more undead are killed. Whoever did this is coming towards here, so they hide. Lucy is here, and he pretends that he can't find the tape. They stop at a store. Despite his advice for Charlie to stay inside, he peeks inside and sees a machine gun. Charlie tells him to slip in the back and tells him how to get inside and out, and says she did it this way, but she never killed someone for it. She is taking it like Daniel took this store and killed the owners. He tells her that he didn't kill them and took it from those people who killed these people. They get to the backside. As Daniel tries to open the door with a knife, Skidmark attracts the undead. And as they make a massive crowd at the window, the machine gun starts firing while breaking the window for the undead. Both run, get inside the SUV, and leave. The undead have now spread on the road. Daniel says they have to stop them before they kill someone, so they will take them to the warehouse for their easiness to finish them. Morgan and Alicia do not find anything at Dylan's told place. There's no sign of there ever having been a camp here. Dylan stops them from going into the forest, so they doubt him now. He asks them to go to the old utility road. When he asks, Dylan tells them that his siblings aren't dead. He had lied to them since they were scared, but now Max and Annie are in danger. That man is gone, so they get outside. The undead break ties and attack them. Max takes her and leaves while leaving the gun behind. Victor asks him where the instruments are hidden. They are here in the SUV. Charlie tells them that there is a herd on their back, so he wants Victor to lock all doors. They will enter by jumping over walls. Sarah tells him that their plan has a 36-foot wide hole because to take this plane out, she has broken his fence. He laughs. He is not going to risk Charlie's life and stops the vehicle. He wants her to drive and take the instruments to Victor. He will take care of these undead by using loud music. She drives, and Daniel leads them towards the other road. Victor is astonished that he gave them these so easily. He apologizes for trying to kill him, but if he's taking this risk for what he did to him at the dam. Daniel says it's not for that reason. He wants Victor to tell them about Ophelia, that Daniel has been separated from his daughter. He lies to him that he knew where she was to take his work from him, and when he met her, it was too late, and Daniel couldn't say to her what he wanted to tell her. Anne is hurt, and she's slowing them both. Alicia and Morgan get here at the right time and save them. Anne still doesn't want them here. Morgan says they don't need to be afraid, and only they are here. A group of kids surrounds them. They are with Anne and Max. On a clear, sunny road, he's leading the undead. Victor is sorry for Ophelia. He wants him to let them help him. They are here. The MRAP stops in its usual action. He runs, guns at position, but as he gets under the van, the trigger isn't working. She tries to get him in, but it's late. The machine guns are stuck. Victor is here. Daniel is fighting the undead under the van. Victor leads all the undead towards the plane. He gets inside, starts its propellers. The undead are intensely getting burst and leaving bloodstains everywhere. It's like soup is ready. The propellers are finished, but so are the undead. He gets him up. Daniel says, "Now I'll not shoot you in the skull." Lucy sets up the transmitter with the help of Dylan. Dylan tells Anne that they're truthful. They can help them. Alicia asks them to please put down their weapons. They put them down. Finally, they were afraid of some people who came here before, and they have taken Al now. Max can help them, but they're going to stay here since those people in the camp were their parents. October 13th is gone and burned as usual, and he's heating up his soup. Charlie asks Daniel what he wanted to say to her. He says that every day brings a new chance. Daniel has been here alone for a long time and is now going to finish his work. He says she's needed here, and he has set the record player. He allows them to live here, and everything here is theirs now. Vic and Daniel are friends now. He leaves. He sees them one last time eating and walks ahead. Lucy calls for Strand, and he's here. The plane came in use to help someone, and now its engines are completely gone. Dylan gives Lucy an idea that they can repair all parts into a plane again and fly as that pilot in the book did. Morgan tells Alicia that his wife Jenny turned in the very beginning, and since they didn't leave, he lost his son Dwayne as well. Max asks them to stop and listen. They get down as a helicopter is getting into the air and leaving just above their heads. Anne tells them these are the same people and are going because maybe they have found what they came for.